Secret. So Secret is obviously a privacy network. They have been building for a few years, and actually they built a pretty cool ecosystem. They've built something that really does allow for solid development. The downside, of course, being a privacy coin, is they have significant issues in terms of governments opposing them. So I really want to take a look at where this is at right now, where it can go in the future, the hurdles that it's going to have to overcome. Before I get into it though, if you're new to the channel, this spreadsheet just shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these cryptos. These were all coins I thought could do really well and make a lot of money. And you can see what they were all worth when I recorded the videos. These are the highs. These coins hit around about 16 months on. And these are what your profits would have been if you'd have put $100 into those coins. So 100 into all of them would have netted you over 123 grand in profit. Now, if you're sitting on cryptos you're not happy with the performance of, you've probably got some rubbish to clear out. Have a look at copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share my portfolio with my members. So when I'm ready to buy or sell a crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell and the price I'm going to do it at. This means my members can copy along exactly, so they make the exact same profit as me and they don't have any work to do at all. And if you go onto the site, you'll see what my members have earned. You can see our successes. It's public record as well, so you can verify it all on the history of this channel. And if you like what you see, and if you want to find out the coins that I'm in, the ones that I think can 20, 40, 50, even 100x, all you've got to do to find out about those coins is join up on the site. And if you do, wonderful, I'll see you there. And if not, I will see you in the next video. So let's talk Secret. So, launched back in 2020 and actually did pretty well in the previous bull cycle. Went from when it launched, it was around about 30 or so cents, or dropped 30 or so cents. It hit highs of over $10. $10.64 was its all-time high. And the idea behind it is privacy-oriented blockchain. It's built on Cosmos. So a big plus there, because obviously Cosmos have the inter-blockchain communication protocol. So that means Secret can, in theory, connect with tons of different crypto or blockchains within the Cosmos ecosystem. Smart contracts called Secret contracts, and they allow dApps to use private data on Secret, similar to how smart contracts operate on other blockchains. However, the Secret contracts transfer encrypted inputs into encrypted outputs without exposing any data. So there is a big plus here, because the big plus around it is the fact that, look, if companies ever end up getting into crypto, they're not going to want their data exposed. They're not going to want their competition to be able to see what's happening for them. As an example, like you think about it with, I always use the same example, I think, which is Nike, right? Say you're Nike and you're selling a pair of trainers or sneakers, if you're American, and they're really popular, you're making a lot of money. If you're Adidas, or again, if you're American, Adidas, and you can see through an open ledger, you can see the transactions, you can probably figure out which pair of trainers are being really successful. And then from there, you can create a competing product. You can take a market share. That's kind of why I think that's a large part of why we've seen quite a significant amount of hesitation from a lot of companies with regards to crypto. Now, one thing with Secret as well, data privacy is guaranteed by combining encryption protocols and key management with their trusted execution environment. This basically means that Secret contracts compete for several privacy-related use cases that traditional blockchains have found difficult to accommodate. So you've got private voting mechanisms or credit scoring applications could become possible since they don't expose user data on-chain with Secret. So again, there's a real-world use case here. And it is supported by several global organizations. The core development team is Israel-based Secret Labs, whose mission is to create the products and systems that accelerate the adoption of privacy-first decentralized tech. And the CEO and founder is Guy Ziskind, who's a former MIT researcher and one of the most cited authors on blockchain privacy. Another core organization is the Secret Network Foundation, who are looking to shape the future of the Secret ecosystem. Now, within the Secret Network, what they've built is actually a pretty solid ecosystem. We can track, if we have a look at the dApps that are knocking about on Secret now, they've not got a bad array. It's not amazing, but again, I wouldn't expect it to be amazing purely off the basis that I think there's still hesitation around the privacy areas of crypto. Let's open up the dashboard as well. So, yeah, as we can see, if we're just taking out, let's say, DeFi as an example, you've got a few different ones: Phenocard, Amber DAO, Pampit, Shade Protocol, didn't mean to click that, Button Swap, and so on, Shield Stake. So there's a few different ones. They're not bad. They're not bad, and reasonable usage as well. The Secret dashboard is here. So if we have a look at analytics, the analytics always give us good, solid information. So daily interacting wallets, not huge by any stretch of the imagination, about 1,500 or so. Contract usage, ranging pretty much from 300 to 700 per day. Transactions over time, again, you're not looking at tons now. Per day, knocking around between 5 and 10,000 transactions per day. And weekly transactions per contract. Obviously, you can see how it's set up there. It's not helpful. IBC transactions as well. So this is inter-blockchain communication protocol transactions. They're all there for everyone to see. So there's some usage. It's not world-beating usage, but it isn't bad at all. And yeah, this is the IBC. So if you wanted to move from, let's say, Osmosis to Secret, or you can pick pretty much any, and just decide which one you wanted to swap to. You can wrap your tokens, you can bridge your tokens, you can send. You can have a look at power tools as well. So this is messaging. This is transaction messaging. So again, they've got some really cool features. Your big downside is more to do with government. Oh, by the way, good staking as well. You're going to get 21% APR. That's pretty damn good. Now, as we can see from Secret, they are on most big exchange. Well, they're on Binance. They're not on Coinbase. I doubt they'll ever be on Coinbase. Purely off of the basis that I don't think... I think Coinbase are just going to be very cautious to not... upset the apple cart, as it were. They're a publicly traded company. They don't want to deal with issues with the EU, with the US government. The problem for Secret moving forward, because while they are not targeting and trying to be specifically obscuring transactions, that's what they do. And we have a ton of issues with privacy in this world. Particularly with regards to the EU, they have released a number of different legislations to attack privacy coins under the fear-mongering tactic around money laundering or around funding terrorism. They usually use the same two tropes every time. And the problem is within the EU, a lot of privacy-based cryptos have been delisted, and really the last bastion of sort of support for privacy coins is in and around America right now. Obviously, that can turn immediately. If the administration in the US decides privacy coins are a no-go, that's going to kill the privacy coin industry. Now, I think that's highly unlikely. Trump and his administration are pro-crypto, so it would be very surprising to see that turn. However, even with, even if America don't go pro-privacy coins, or even if they do, if they don't, rather, there's so many objections to privacy coins within every other part of the world. I think there's a real risk for a lot of privacy coins of just consistent delisting. I mean, when we look at volume right now for Secret, it's at around 4.5 million. That's down around 40%. But, if we're talking about real numbers here, it's not doing great volume at all. And it is on Binance. So there is a concern there from the sense of a delisting perspective, because Binance are in the industry of making money. That's their business. They make money a few different ways, but one of those ways is trading fees. If the volume is not worthwhile, why are they going to continue to have a coin taking up space on their exchange? And that's how it's viewed. And the reality is, there are cryptos out there that have market caps half of Secrets, but do double, treble the volume. And I would be concerned about the potential for something like Secret, along with a number of other privacy coins, that sooner or later they're going to fall off a cliff. Because the reality is, it's made... if they all get delisted, really then it's only DEXs that can exchange them. Trading volume would drop through the roof, but also the selling pressure would be through the roof. I just don't think a lot. I think if we get to a point where governments outright ban, which is possible, which absolutely is possible, they can't recover. I just think the probability of them recovering is slim to none, because the DEX volume isn't I don't think we're going to see a clamoring for people to run to a DEX to get privacy coin. I just don't see it. Now, I do think Secret's probably got a shot of hitting $1 this year. But one thing that is worth considering as a potential catalyst for privacy coins would be another revelation of spying from governments. If we had another Edward Snowden revelation, if we had another WikiLeaks series of leaks that show governments across the world spying on the citizens, it would likely be a catalyst for privacy coins to rally. Because why the hell would I want... Again, it would create that already present distrust of government more. It would heighten it, and then you might see a lot of privacy coins go through the roof. So news cycle is going to be very important for privacy coins this year. So yeah, if we all of a sudden see a huge leak, could pump. But yeah, my long-term concerns haven't changed for privacy coins. I think governments are going to try and crush them. So, but I think this year, I still think Secret have built something good. And I still think there's enough usage that it can garner a bit of a rally this year. But my long-term view is still worried about privacy coins. But I'm curious to hear what people think about this. Does anyone think we're going to see the EU reverse their decision on privacy coins? Does anyone think Trump's administration are going to come out and be like, why would we be against privacy? We're pro-privacy. What do you think? Share your thoughts. Guys, look, we're in a bull cycle right now, and if you're not happy with the performance of your coins, if they're not making you money, you've probably got rubbish in your portfolio, you've got to shift. If you're not sure where to start, have a look at the website I run, which is copymycrypto.com. On the site, you can see all the successes we've had. You can see what my members have earned. They've done a bunch of testimonials about the service they receive at Copy My Crypto as well. It's all public record. It's all on the history of this channel. And if you like what you see, and you want to find out the coins that I'm in, the coins that I think are going to 20x, 40x, 50x, 100x, all you've got to do to find out about that is join up on the site. Because on the site, I will share my entire portfolio. And when I'm buying or selling a crypto, I always tell my members the crypto and the price. So my members are in and out of coins, same price as me, which is why they make the same profit. So like I say, if you like what you see, try out the service, and I'll see you there. And that's it from me. Take it easy. Bye-bye.